Now to introduce our second speaker, Allie French. Allie is the co-founder and board member of Millions March Against Mandatory Vaccinations, the United Wellness Council, No Mask Omaha, and she has spent and dedicated her entire life fighting for informed consent in our individual freedoms. So let's everyone give her a hand.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for coming. I am a co-founder of MMAMV, Nebraskans Against Government Overreach, and No Mask Omaha. Our goal today is to raise public awareness in order to halt the agenda of mandates, to give you each the confidence to make an informed decision for ourselves and our families, to educate our community and the leaders that make the decisions about our everyday lives. What have we been doing about this? We have had peaceful demonstrations every Tuesday at the Civic Building downtown, and as long as they continue to infringe on our rights, we will be there for the foreseeable future. We have been speaking with public officials and citizens of our community, distributing educational material and actively organizing to end all mandates. When it comes down to it, we the people have the power. We have the responsibility to unite and to preserve our liberty. We have watched mandates sweep the country, and we the people say enough is enough. I have stood before the Douglas County Health Board, the Omaha City Council, and the citizens of this city with ample scientific evidence at every opportunity. And while I and the others are only allotted 3 minutes to speak, those deemed experts are given all the time they desire to lie and to manipulate the public perception. I bring this up today because by their logic, we should all have died or killed everyone off. Yeah. And yet here we stand, healthy, strong, and even more so, fired up to defend our freedoms.
Yes! Woo!
Unfortunately, while we stand up for not only our rights, but the rights of every person in this city, many have labeled us selfish, disrespectful, and putting others in harm's way. This premise couldn't be further from the truth. We care, I care, enough to speak up and stand up for the truth, for our health and our rights, even if I'm hated. I am standing up for my son and daughter, as well as all of yours, that deserve to grow up with the same freedoms that so many others have fought to preserve before me. I am standing up for my husband, whom endured chemo and major surgery, and had limited access to the care he needed because of a manufactured emergency. I am standing up for my sister and those like her who are forced to wear a mask despite the direct harm it has caused her because otherwise she loses her job. A scenario more people are experiencing than not, including reoccurring infections, headaches, fatigue, anxiety, depression, acne, mouth sores, and so on. And I am standing up with thousands of others across the nation and around the world against the impending vaccine mandates that this mask mandate is preparing us for. I am not questioning your comfortability with the 72 doses currently on the childhood vaccine schedule. That schedule will change. With over 271 vaccines in the pipeline and a COVID-19 vaccine being fast-tracked and liability-free, it is absolutely imperative that we halt the agenda of all unconstitutional mandates. Woo! Where there is a risk, there must be a choice. Our society has been programmed into ignorance, and it has been instilled in most since a young age that safe and effective is a matter of fact when it comes to vaccines and now masks. Unfortunately, this is untrue. And I want to take a moment, if you or a child or a friend or family member have experienced a negative side effect from a vaccine and or mask, please raise your hand. You will quickly notice it is far more than 1 in 1 million. To err on the side of caution would be honoring our individual choice. It is not the government's job to dictate our health and everyday lives. It is to protect the smallest minority, the individual. Until this mandate and the concept of any others in the future have come to a screeching halt, we will not comply and we will not go away.
Yes! Woo!